Park. As you can see, I found the Pantheon. Now, not unusual for me. I found it right beside the place where I thought it was, but I didn't realise it was it. I have the worst sense of direction for any known creature on the planet. I'm not exactly a homing pigeon, and as I've said before, it's not something I'm particularly proud of, because I used to be a taxi driver. So, welcome back. We're in Paris, as you can see. It's heading to Port de France. Now, you're discovering this section of Paris with me because, as I said in my previous vlogs, I've never been here. I haven't been here before. So my other half is off shopping at the moment, and actually has found another location for me for another vlog. She just said just finding an outdoor market. Now I have to find out where she is because neither of us know where we're going. So plan was this morning, we're here for 4 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We go home on the Monday, and the plan was to, I'm looking down there and that looks familiar. Anyway, might have a little wander down there later on, but for now I'm heading this way. Yes, so as I said, Madam was gone off shopping, and that was the plan. I'd spend Saturday morning vlogging a few bits and pieces in Paris, and then we'd meet up. But I've skipped breakfast, as I always do, and I'm wandering along. Now I've just spotted, and I'm not sure whether I'm right or wrong because it's quite misty, but I think I can see the Eiffel Tower in the distance. Now it's a fair distance ahead and I can just barely see the outline of it, and I doubt very much whether you can on the camera. But I do have planned an evening trip down the Seine on a boat starting at the Eiffel Tower, which I will definitely vlog and bring you along with me for the trip. And it's not massively expensive. There's quite a few different options on it. I've looked at some of the sort of tours and excursions and what have you. Oh, there's a shameless plug for all the equipment I use. I should get sponsorship from these people. DJI. And I bought the drone, which I do want to try and get some footage off my my little Neo, which I'm kind of enjoying flying. Tried to fly it actually a few minutes ago in around the Pantheon, but obviously because of where I was, it was restricting where I could fly it. So I need to look into settings on that and see what I can do, because it would have made a nice shot if I could have actually filmed up and above the Pantheon. Now, as I said, still haven't had breakfast. No, I'm not going to buy a beret, but I just thought I'd show you some while I was here. It's kind of iconic. A Parisian piece of attire, isn't it? Now, where will we go from here? Okay, I know where we're going to go. A little longer wander towards this park, and let's see where that leads us. So I think I've already said I'm staying in the Latin Quarter, which is famous for its universities and houses of education. Now, metro system is fantastic, but again, I will give it, the only drawback I have with the metro and with using the metro is very little of it is in English, and my French is dreadful, so trying to find your way around it isn't always easy. Now, I'm not at home. Normally if I was at home I'd already been gone across the road, but I don't know what the sure. I don't know what the jaywalking rules are, so I'm not going to break a habit of a lifetime and just walk straight across. Museum de Luxembourg. Oh, this is Luxembourg train station. Oh, okay. Again, not far from my hotel. And we were actually going to get off at that originally, but we didn't. And in fairness, the other train station may have been a little bit closer. So this is just beautiful here. Let's go and see. Before we start wandering, let's see what it's called. And let's see if I can make a hash of it while I try feebly to pronounce it. Now, there's something you don't see. Actually, I've never seen that before. Le Sonnet dans la République. Okay. Stunningly beautiful. Let's see what we can find in it. Kind of random. I'm sure it doesn't work anymore. I'd be afraid to stand on it these days. Now, mind you, those of you who are regular to the channel will remember a few vlogs ago me saying that I was trying to get back in shape again and making an attempt to give up the beer, which I did up until I landed in Paris. Now, I'm saying that happened exactly on mad because we're only here a day, but I lost over a stone, probably a stone and a half. Don't ask me what that is in kilos, but over a stone and a half, or sorry, nearly a stone and a half, just from giving up beer because of the amount of crap that I eat when I'm actually drinking. So yeah, I'm now trying to, I'm going to get back to the gym after this trip and try and get back into shape again, back into some sort of shape. Now, I'm getting older, don't get me wrong. I'm not expecting miracles. I'm 57 now, and so I get far too close to, I'm getting far too close to 70, or I'm running away with myself, getting far too close to 60, and yeah, so I kind of need to keep myself in a little bit better condition than I am now. And I used to be fairly fit. Oh, okay. Steps are a bit iffy. This is beautiful. Now, like I say, you're seeing what I'm seeing for the first time. I'd say there must have been a serious amount of wealth in Paris through the centuries. I know there has been, but and also I suppose, like anywhere, huge amount of wealth and a massive amount of poverty to go with it. Hence the French Revolution, I suppose. And again, not something I'm massively familiar with outside of Les Miserables, probably the only reference I have to it. But there's a certain feeling when you come into places like this that just, I mean, they're so well used. I'm looking at the amount of people that are jogging around it. You have people here feeding the ducks. It really is a beautiful little spot. This is just so beautiful. It's amazing the amount of people here. You've got people training. Lately, because I don't want to disturb these people doing Tai Chi. There was so much going on. See, this is a Saturday morning in October, the end of October. And there's a huge diversity of cultures in Paris that I wasn't really expecting to find. I'm seriously impressed. Les tables. de Luxembourg. Even I know what that means. As I said, I have the capacity for French as Del Boy, same capacity as Del Boy Trotter. So don't expect any spectacular French pronunciation. My Spanish is slightly better, but my French is not. This is so cute. The white elephant. I'd like to come back here when this is actually running. Beautiful little coffee shops in here. Something I didn't know. Well, I did know. I knew that the French gave the Statue of Liberty to the Americans. I think everybody knows that the French gave the Statue of Liberty to the Americans. But what I didn't know up until about 3 days ago is that there's several of them scattered around Paris. I've just found one. Like I say, you're discovering what I'm discovering. A Statue of Liberty. Isn't that so cool? Okay, so that's a nice little find. I was actually just chatting to some people there, and they informed me, they're locals, that it was sort of like the original sort of tester of it. They made a small version of it, and that's a replica of that original cast that they made before they made the big one, the original one, the one that's in New York at the moment. So yeah, that's a nice little find. Andy, kudos to you, because you're the one who told me where it was. Now, in saying that, I know I'm not far now then from the Eiffel Tower. Now I am going to have to try and touch base with my other half, and I also need to find breakfast somewhere that I still haven't eaten yet, which not unusual for me, because I do tend to wander around doing this and then decide, yeah, I'm hungry now and have to stop. But I just keep finding these beautiful little streets. Okay, so there we go. Jardin de Luxembourg in Paris, Gardens of Luxembourg. Definitely worth a wander through if you're here. Okay, thank you for watching. Hit the like, subscribe, the bell for notification, and please, if you've watched this far and you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, because I probably have 3 times more people watching me than I have subscribing to me, and it is free, it doesn't cost you anything. And hit the bell for notification and let you know about new destinations that I'm traveling to, and if you have anything you want to see, let me know and I'll do my best to get to wherever it is you would like to see. Okay, talk to you soon. So long.